Ancient Egyptians believed that the afterlife involved 7 gates or doors. This isn't to be confused with the 27 special secret portals, but that's a subject that's going to have to wait for another day. No, these are the gates of Osiris, and here you see a picture of me standing in front of these 7 gates that are located in Karnak, in Luxor. This place has very powerful energies, and you can feel it as you approach the doors within doors within doors. It's actually locked away, and you've got to talk to the guard to actually go in and see it. So it's kept away from the majority of the people. But what does this all mean? What did it mean to the ancient Egyptians, and how do the archaeologists interpret this? Well, there are a few different interpretations, and in fact, there are a fair few number of gods involved in this process. The accepted explanation is that every gate was guarded by a god who required the soul to know their name, as if it was a set of magic words which you had to use before you could pass to the next level. The Book of the Dead addresses these 7 gates, and we know from the texts that for each of these gates there is a god, as well as a doorkeeper and a herald. So this picture here shows us each of the gates and their accompanied deities. Wikipedia gives an example of the 7th gate and who's involved with that, and it states that for the 7th gate it was guarded by the god Sharpest of them all, by a doorkeeper called Strident of Voice, and by a herald called Rejecter of Rebels. So that just gives you a little taste of who those 3 deities were within each of the gates. So what does this all mean? I don't actually know. All I know is that this place has this very strong energetic feeling, and there are other people who might be able to explain this much better than me, but it's definitely worth a visit, and I would love to be able to fully understand what this actually means and how the ancient dynastic Egyptians managed to create this feeling of energy within places like this.